NPP Primaries, Bulgarian Abamonte, so in December, Kumino, Abetuja said, say a 2 about next week, a year said, Obaba a Monte, so Abeji, Eltomo, and Tenyanity, said 2024 elections, the Dr. Mahmoud Bomia, and I just said, or yes, Sabian, the D kind Abeji 2 months, Sakra, and I just say, easy. About it. Every year, you're more than your Bulgaria and Serbia. Okapa honorable Kennedy a compare to Agyapong and he will see me with Emma.
Now, and there are your that delegates need answer. Your that NPP for us. Say a anti showdown, Yanti say. Now, I honorable Kennedy Agyapong, your mona basso. Say, one who say, Sena, your two abana udin kukua, a yes, Ubejia to Muntem. Obeka during the campaign no na okase Baumia a coward na ye to abani in 2024 no na nke so Trema Electoral Commission e declare san on akoye concession but enyi no ye to abani no honorable Kennedy ohene kwa mena tutujegu akompreku Agyapong agi atum se eye se we early concession ye no so early concession now and then we shall the whole week the best spending time on NPP presidential primaries outcome near ochina be prophecies nintia e Bernard the prophecy no amem no ochina ba be kire but enedie mama spending time enche mu nintia Kennedy ohene akompre ko Agyapong elusu poto no ubeka 2023 honorable Kennedy ohene akompre ko Agyapong NPP omuwe no omuye no onya 76,909 and 37.9%. This time esuti who about 46,000 call 23%. Na ade no enye kwa o ne esi no enye kwa one uhwe ne ntia honorable Kennedy Agyapong edi nkukuo poto animguase ene arewo nkukuo ya honorable Kennedy Agyapong di ya me chrem one ewiase won kasafi yemfa ni hene yemfa kasafi eni hene uhwe Kennedy Agyapong kasa no ka no di dinkofo atem no asema anya no kure usi papa yi akoka se edubu ahen ena no yare ya kire osa asema nya Baumia ne kan na papa yi dinkofo atem din na ne supporters hwe onim honorable Kennedy Agyapong. He will have been a fantastic politician. He will have been one of the best politicians that can in the best photo. If Senye na no kasa time, sorry, I would think of what them can sema ya the chairman for nani radio station. Say NPP for no be until Oman FM Oman FM say nipo mutie omu 5. Uko social media Oman FM ebi wa mehwe omu nipa 2 penalty. Nipo mutie Oman FM omu 5. Obi ajai Oman FM tie because the attempt to also share for program be say friend Sinopi no mu di Baumia tem Baumia autistic Baumia autistic or autism e fine ko see ni na Baumia focus oh ena Kennedy Agyapong ade ba ko akodwa tia e ma wu nipa lusu ye onama no kuta bode ena me de bode be say me de banchi me de meko me de gari e be say bode ye mfa wini election body yemfa wini election obi can digitalization obi can say constituency me ba mema constituency bi mema mo 10 appointment one na ma odi body e na ye campaign e na odi banchi any gari any meko e campaign na kabana banchi e die say meanwhile who can Agyapong utiwe umie factory bia e production ye di body e say na mo di banchi e bibi wo djuma wo ye na e tonaton djuma na wo ye onam na wo campaign na me the body and a 3 Kennedy Agyapong as a bitterness yemfa nko ba bia o bitterness yemfa nyade that's oya woni mu enti 2023 no wo hwa tama NPP wa ban mu no he incited the party against the government eno boa no and a satam na alan enso atwe ne ho and Baumia establishment the establishment tag on Baumia ni na boa Kennedy Agyapong But this time around, Sanya man, anya juma biem. Oh, you see, you can't do something, the same thing at the same, something at the same time. Say strategy, but we use in 2023. No, you are going to use the same strategy in 2026. Anya juma, I know na Agyapong 1 year na juma year instead of say and Kaobet say 2023 and 2026. No, dynamics in here different because this time around, we are not culture. Agyapong have more chance. Actually 2023 because we are about to a course any senior Baumia elusu ye and Agyapong have chance of bet me a counter a can send me say be about me I won't send me out if the senior man in Agyapong bet me issue but instead of say Agyapong a bet cancer na o diatem na o ye be no or in a may say and no be an ye bema or ha no chetty amount for you see say so she about one in constituencies be break Agyapong lose 2023 or we need 2023 this time around or lose a bit say how come see e utu senya even in central region Agyapong last 2023 onya 10,000 this time around they shoot by 8,000 anye ye shoot by 8,000 hwe adanse asokwa olusu last 3 years o wini hwe omo ye campaign MP se omo kodi Agyapong ati nyina omo nyina omo constituency Agyapong elusu ye sticker constituency Agyapong elusu ye edjuso Agyapong elusu ye omo friends constituency omo friends Asante at himself baby akwa no se Baumia ye ho Baumia akwa no onu so ne constituency Baumia nya 400 Agyapong nya 200 Agyapong elusu ye until instead of say Agyapong obey stay focus nanka wa kire ni obetimi aye ani ne ntia say NPP edema no didi atem amwa no and in fact sticker was a big disaster. In fact sticker was a flop. Sticker was a disgrace. Sticker was a disaster, a calamity, a bizarre to the Agyapong campaign team because we sticker ikwa on Kenyans asembia o Kamani ultimate mayor president of Ghana asia unkwana oto aba kremofo no mu do munye nipa uye nipa tin kremoni uye nipa tin kremoni uye nipa tin kremoni ana u den ma u kristoni na wo ye no den ma u ye nipa tin kremoni na kremoni NPP a Christopher na instead of say sticker ebekwa ko kache Ghana for say Agyapong a businessman Agyapong on the Juma o Ghana na ni trim na nyansa no on creation of job on ko ni trim na nyansa no kwa they were provoking the delegate. In fact sticker was provoking the and sticker one share obelusu primaries one share obi ba be tunu nsia so mo de mo pa mo mark my word me asem bi anu amaka emem da se me ka kire mo se Agyapong onya 30% me kan mo anyima ni mudi matem me kan mudi matem because minim ni ana metete minim kasa na ekoso tina minim se Agyapong 30% kwa onya ba me kan no me ame wo fa Emmanuel Kubadu no di matem ya but normal me dia chew instead of say mo beko akọ ka kire delegates ni say ntia ese to Agyapong afi de na mo en tribalism religion Agyapong yi obi anim ni nsama wa kan fa Christopher to the extent of speaking against a tone speaking akan sem bebre say onu kwa de okọ asori de ma na nani kum ene fine ikosi afi de du ba bia mo be beche say Agyapong yi Christo ni kura tin Jesus Christ na afi de hypocrisy emfa nipa nko ba bia o hypocrisy emfa nipa enko ba bia and they do baby we the last 10 days now answer na beto aba no Agyapong sell no any campaign. In fact the liar sasem na Agyapong ko ka say Baumia is a liar. Now he has never come across a liar like Baumia before. It did very bad to his campaign and I think say whoever advised Agyapong say onko ka sasem no one and omo mu defend it sasem na Agyapong kind. In fact, Oma Agyapong papa because Brian Agyapong bear me. Brian Agyapong bear me. Look at the voter Oma say. Now man phone say Brian Agyapong onu efi baby ba no in 2023 no one of the financiers and the key supporter of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign team. In Abia Obem, it will do bad to Bawumia's campaign. But it rather tend to be a blessing in disguise for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It rather tend to be a blessing in disguise for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because even though Ushe Bawumia percentage now is about 56.48, Brian Champon Fabi. But in fact, of Agyapong, the more. And idea about Kuso Ministry election, we mun say science and data elections, no. It is more of science than spirituality. So spiritual now, as of one shenkom, almost shenkom. Na yeah, as of one shenkom, munko bisa Uzubempa or a very smart or a very clever. On NPP Primaries, you also on shenkom. On no small to Agyapong, but Uzubempa who say, "I deal with it, me Timoko shim and Ramenimbe Guasi, and come Shenwa, Ubeshen Koma." Ye onyansa edition komo answer na ubeshen komo e se wo calculate o grounds e wo say deal we are make okay e be fa na emfa. You study the psychological minds of the Ghanaian nipa omuto aba no e be na da na ama nani megu ase ene amanfo twabo no enti I think say Kennedy Agyapong to see at in the future with NPP no there it is dwindling, because Brian Champon a force to reckon with, and Brian Champon what say we making political statement. We making political statement. Say that Chimbiano, say Bawumia ko na nkoye ya, there is no way NPP will choose Kennedy Agyapong over Brian Champon. Because Bawumia Crawford, they are more comfortable. Say ebi kura omudi omubema Brian Champon than Kennedy Agyapong. Sa na nipa bia omuso na omupe Kennedy Agyapong, omufo say Kennedy Agyapong na no kasa enye enti. They are more comfortable with Brian Champon. And idea Brian Champon, Brian Champon has made a political statement because nobody gave him a chance. Obia ma Brian Champon chance. Obia feel say he will be dwindling with but and net Kennedy Agyapong, the so-called popularity now also one. It has evaporated into thin air because of his mouth. Kennedy Agyapong is his own enemy. Me maintain Kennedy Agyapong, me muntie me, and then me cast him with you are, and then that be 2nd February. Me am more fast graduating. I 2nd February 2026. Me obi o energy say me take Kennedy Agyapong be as any pan wa bottom. Me take Kennedy Agyapong. Me one of the people Kennedy Agyapong nipa on. Me dana me bonfire, me bobi man, me bonfire Kennedy Agyapong. Nipa me bonfire man, me bonfire man pa. But Kennedy Agyapong, you cannot trust him. Obi say ene Kennedy Agyapong ni suban na ise opo bi opo ye ka opo a minim se na menka no brofun opo achimfo abo bi ye friend opo Kennedy Agyapong suban na ise opo bi obo se fita na tuntum ketua bi tayo tuntum ketua bi na tayo na sei bibia sa na Kennedy Agyapong suban akwa enti NPP abato enkukuo na Kennedy Agyapong di no one. The campaign team no omu failing no because omu enya obia or campaign team na obe kan practice and say Ken baby audi ade iko ide o say wo and two Evans Dua echo dada Kennedy Agyapong say obenya 52% obra na Evans Dua na nim say entro and na no twa no oni anim Evans Dua ono anim say entro pa and na no twa no ni na ka 3 adia Kennedy Agyapong adi ni ramo a say no I on one no ninsema, and anytime be a Kennedy Agyapong or beba up say or be president piano some issues will come out, and I just said Kennedy Agyapong he has to do something about this Amesuale's tag, and yes sir it will continue to be an albatross on his head until say AB or Ben Adin say Ojai politics. Amesuale tag no will continue to be an albatross on his head. Because Kennedy Agyapong area say yemfa kase fi eni tintin kofuatem na wo radio station tin kofuatem hwe Ernest Ozubempa na make a tell mu say Ernest Ozubempa oyobi a o ye o campaign na Ernest Ozubempa di mu akotia wadi kuku awie because Ernest Ozubempa no hwe 2010 2011 obeka tama na ONDC no Fonka Games Kodi Nana Kunadu Jima Rollins eti di Professor Mills atem Timika se Professor Mills atam certain president to Nanu son sio di natem omuko sunyane no muko nya 9 July sada 9 July 2011 omo san nya 9 penu munya yo enti media maintain Kennedy Agyapong but adia anwa Kennedy Agyapong say he was provoking the delegates. Mumisa say den and sent ni vote no eswati from 76,000 to 46,000. Na sa vote na nkoba omia o vote na Kobran na champion a novice, someone who has come for the first time. Because 2023 people were angry. Baumia was carrying a binding problem. Amanfo no munye happy with the government. Any Alan resignation. Omu ina de omu support. Emma Agyapong and the mark in Japan, ni tirimiya and de, and he was thinking, say, Ebia 2026, Ebefa. And I dear Baku answer I'm working in the Japan. Mecca, no crepa and your Mecca. I say, you're too abandoned, nani posters about Ken for 2028. And you think the same electoral college, now elected flag bearer, and they will almost betuamo. You're too abandoned now. As had you know, it did bad. I just say, can you here political strategies? Here nipo mo be kan kurache no. Da Alfred Obin Boateng Jojo Rocky ni sa stikanum ani Miami ofa Kofi Osubempa bonsunum. Omo de omo kan kro. Omo no mo yo hini nyankwadaafo. Ye inum na e be kan kure no. Atre ni ye se yetan. Me ntan kan Agyapong. Wo bia ni Ghana o no so dokin Agyapong. Me talking in Japan team who are mudin because why are they nya mitimika